Hi, I'm Alan Chen, and I'm the owner of my games. And I'm trying to make a YouTube tutorial on how to make a change pixels on with Java. And this is how do you I just going to see what's the new Java standard edition looks like. Uh, with this one, it's Kotlin. The Kotlin is a new Java standard edition with SE with the Java account icon and the J utility idea J4 as Java, and this is Java that usually use on Android Studio or the Explicit with down user today. Um, and this is Ka, Jakarta, Jakarta or something. EE means Express Edition, Java Enterprise Edition. It's a new version of Java Enterprise Edition. It's mostly for Java um, um, Glass Fish is mostly for software, while this Java EE is mostly for the server code size. Uh, See the cloud as the server and fish Glassfish as the software side. And as for Enterprise Edition, it's mostly for the entrepreneurs like entrepreneurship thing, like startup things, such as shipping stuff with the server coding. It's like massive production stuff like those, like international currency codes and like shipping fee codes and registration stuff. I did those stuff from before, and I don't express specifically on Java version, which is supposed to save it through down here. Through down here. Yeah. Down here. Use this one, like the installer thing with Explicit installer. Windows 64 bytes. Meanwhile, I was loading already. Um, we want to tell you what to install. Just download this one, Java IDE. For Java developers. This is Java EE. It should be for Enterprise editions, and this Java Standard Edition. And this is something else, a bit more applicational programming or something, but this is more cross-platform stuff as well. JavaScript with web development first, it means JavaScript with HTML. So you can code HTML with this one as well, with the web developers, which I already did some, and same as, yeah, and PHP, I'm not sure what is it really does. Uh, okay, before you create another folder down here, click right mouse click on the desktop background and click on new folder, the basic Java, and click on this one. Well, just click file, switch workspace, other, click on this one that I created from before. I should just remove this. So on this file, switch workspace, other, browse, desktop, the basic Java, select folder, and click launch. So it will create a meta folder down here. And then And I always remember to use this one. Use this one, the standard edition one, the SE one, Java SE. Well, this is the older version, but I'm not gonna talk about Kotlin much because I'm not used to those Kotlin codes yet. Kotlin is mostly more broader. It's not that specific codings, but it's mostly more simpler. Like don't have to text that much. Not that simple. It just doesn't have text that much. But it doesn't mean that specific means when coding. It's more. It's a bit. It's just something else. Yeah. So just search up with myself with this, but I already got the answers. You just search it up by yourself. So I just want to make the YouTube tutorial a bit faster this time, if as I can. Click File, New Java Project. I'll just click in here, Practice Change Pixels. I want to teach you how to change pixels. With Java. So that's new project folder that I just create down here. The source bin down here. Right, sorry. Source down here, which I told you is down here. Let's exit this. Open files and click new. Click new package. You can name the same thing as you want, but don't name the same thing with package with the Java class codes, the file Java file. Just name it practice change pixels. If you like to name the same thing as the project folder, which it doesn't matter much, it doesn't affect the codes that much. And after I click new class, as I told you, I'll download the Java version. I always create a Java class. Uh, New class. I just rename it. Don't need the same thing as the package with the Java class only. So just say change pixels. What? This Control Z backwards. This highlight this. Right mouse click it, copy. Right mouse click it, paste. Just name it something differently. Change pixels. This is the package up here. From here. Change pixels down here. Well, I'll teach you a basic stuff. First, tab means index. Shift tabs undo index. Control Z means undo. Let's go backwards again. Control Z again. Control Z all the way to go all the way back. Well, yeah. And then you have to import those packages down here, and actually not the packages, Java packages, not the project um package, project file package. You have to import because you don't want to, like when you run tests there, you don't want to import everything. Um, you don't want to import everything. So I'll just search it by myself with this because I need to make a YouTube tutorial faster because I realize how long it takes afterwards. This import down here. Some people rather prefer import down here, but I want to do something else afterwards. Actually, no. Let's import it down. So I'm going a bit too quickly. You're supposed to import stuff down here instead. Uh, Import Java IO file. Oh, what's already this one? Image IO. image. Oh, Java X. Java X is mostly visual effects, like those animation stuff. What's on the cover? Like Java visual effects of VFX stuff. So VFX is X, Java X. Uh, import Java AWT. This put a capital one. C one. Don't use this one. Like this one does mostly specific ones, but use this one. Select this one and set the capital color. ADWT with the color. Capital color. This is more not broader, more like specifically not specific. Like everything. Like usually capital means everything, while underscore, no, the a lowercase means specific broader stuff, not means everything. So import Java AWT graphics. Graphics is draw image. Color I don't use it as the one on top. Does I don't use it as graphics with the S. I don't color. I don't use it as changing colors. Actually, I use it as more changing pixels, not like per solid colors. Just because, yeah. Image buffer image buffered image. Um, so far that this class, it's gonna extend with JFrame because I don't really know how to like code a specific package class or any like specific class like differently, separately that does not use JFrame like somewhere else. That does use JFrame somewhere else. But I just don't know how to do it that easily. So I'm just gonna just convert. Extends means converting the whole entire Java class, this one, as JFrame only. Like not an object class anymore. Now it's JFrame class, not object, not a Java object class. It's mostly JFrame class right now. X again as a visual effects as FFX, VFX. Swing JFrame down here. Right. Yeah. And then I'm gonna create what my professor taught me used to be the how to be more organized with coding a bit. So this is how do I want to do it this time. So this is a subclass of it. The main class, I mean. This is the main class. This is the whole class, and this is the ending class. Ending class means play last. It means Let's play last. Change pixel. New. It means play this whole thing last. This thing only means play the whole thing last. Wow, this is the subclass to be created in the end. While this is the main construction class. And so far, I'm gonna create um. So far, I'm create new variables for this whole entire thing, so it will can work after, because that's not workable. It just only import it without making it works. I'll just name it load images is the new variable. Like just name it as whatever you want, but just make sure to name it the same thing afterwards. This newly created by yourself. Uh, String. I name it as a private. It means keep it inside the change pixels Java class. You don't need to go somewhere else. So okay. This one. Don't. Okay, you can. Okay, for this one. Let's fix this. For this one. You can drag it inside the sync file and click OK. Copy forward. Don't do this one. Like you see, like this dash, this dash is different from this one. As soon as see inside, change pixel sync, um, right mouse click it, click properties. Actually, just do this. No. Click this one. You click on sync, copy text address as a text, and paste it down here with the quotation marks as a string class. It means word class. That you see is that you see is different from this one, but that you that you see is you see yeah, you see it's different. This dash is flipping to the uh my right hand side, and this one is flipping to the left hand side dash. So you have to use this one. I copied it from down here. Copy text address. Make sure it's the same one. Control V as paste. See it's the same one. But this sure is that dash is like this, and then this name is as face.png afterwards. You have to do this on the end. Uh, private int file image width equals 320 pixels. Private int file image height 320 pixels. height. Okay, yeah, if you double check the image just from this one, view, it's quite large. Click on this, right mouse click on it, and properties, details, you see 320 details, 320 pixels. Um, so I'm gonna create a buffered image subclass. Remember, this is the main class, and this is the subclass. This is the main class because of this thing. Is the same naming. Public buffer image gets image. Excuse me. Excuse me. Buffer image temp. So you see, it's not a normal. Well, get buffered is actually in on here. That is actually a buffered image class. It's not a regular subclass. So it's not regular subclass, and this is the class of within buffered image. I'll just show it to you. Uh, so buffered image. Uh, oh no, WABT and dot image. Uh, and then buffered. Oh no, don't click buffer AT to find image. Click this one. Uh, ATW image. And click buffered image. Click the below one. And this is the one that gets RPG. No, gets image. That I found. Within buffered image. But get height. Get image. Um. Actually, just maybe this name convention. I'll just name it by myself. That's not really. Well, that thing is just a. Oh, this is a. I just name my own buffered image. Yeah, that's what it means. Yeah. Uh. So I forgot that. Temp image equals to null. You have to return statements because before, when this was gone, Control X to copy, cut. I mean, see, is have this error because you have to return statements. It's not a void method. So try temp image image io period read new file. Sorry. File. Sorry. New file link. Oh no, no e down here. Should work now. Oh. Okay, so catch exception means if you have errors, then this catch exception exceptions and if you have errors, then catch e exceptions and print Klein. Is this word looks like I, but it's actually lowercase l. This is though you don't get confused with it. And e get message. So this is printing errors if this have errors. If this class have errors. So accept the errors. It means exception means accept the errors. And we turn temp image. So you return this one now it doesn't have errors anymore. Before no return statements, this will have errors. So Control Z for backwards. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Buffered image. So this one will actually print. No, get read the file only. This buffer image only read the file. From here, we start reads the pictures. Which reads the picture from down here only. That's my own face. Yeah. So create another. This time is I'm gonna create another subclass called void. Means task only. Does not return any object. I'll teach you change pixels. Paint construct, but a bit afterwards. I'm just going to double check. Do I even input my own image first by playtesting it output afterwards? But not not yet. So. Uh, for int x equals this x to file image with x plus plus. This is a for loop. I think you should learn this before learning this one yet. X plus plus means for loop once per loop. Add once per loop. X this is x-axis of pixels, each pixels. This is the y pixels of like width and height stuff. Uh, file image height, y plus plus. So within height, so that creates height, not this length and another length. It's length within another length. That's what creates width and height in a code thing stuff. Uh, RGB load images get RGB, which is all created down here. Let's use that as what x and y is pix created variable integer on created integer plug in color construct new color. Uh, let's get the color, yeah. CGRB uh load images set RGB so load image is my buffered image. It's not regular created variables like such a string, integer, or any other method. It's just a buffered image class. Uh, construct get RGB. Yeah, but this is not get contract. Yeah, this is I'll teach you a bit afterwards. And then this is a kind of like null or empty string, but zero just set it as empty. But this one is actually this and this in the end, because this one is this one, which is equals to load image in x and y. So it means x and y is actually not actually 0 pixels every single time. I mean, not inside 0 pixels. It's actually getting every pixels from x and y from my own image down here. Um, so now this create another paint variable, public void paint. Well, I tell you the truth that I have to use void paint on this one. I'm just not clearly sure why, but I'm pretty sure I will test it. That I'm pretty sure that this paint is actually one of the older variables as the ocular sun microsystems. That is something that is cost. Well, no, that is still something older class that is much more like machine based, like my SQL. I'm not sure what it does, or hardware or software engineering stuff. That seems more difficult. That's one of the older ones that like class that I have to answer how to use paint on this one method. I just don't know why. I just copy it from one of the Stack Overflow or something like those. Something like that. But I just changed the code a bit differently. That is not the same as theirs. So load images get image. So load images is this one is actually this one, which means it's buffered image. While get image is actually my own created variable name convention within buffered image. So they both have to be buffered image equals to buffer image. Don't equals to like paint construct, like void method. Or else it never works. Like this. It never works. So control Z as going backwards. And then just hide this. Control C to copy. And click this and somewhere else. Left hand mouse click somewhere else and control V. This is the void method. You don't it's just a task. encoding. It's not really an object figure. So I can just put it anywhere as you like. And um, just do painting, draw, image, load, images, comma, 0, 0 equals to null. Um, I suppose to create a new variable called graphics status. I'm using this one. So I have to always import stuff like those and call it painting. So um, let's save it just in case it's gone or something. As a backup. And painting is painting dot draw image. That's the void paint method. And set size. Okay, this one is okay. I'll tell you a bit afterwards. Set size file image with file image height set default close operation. Use caps as a from a keyboard. Does it have to be all capitalized? Exit underscore on underscore close semicolon set. Oops, undo the caps on keyboard. Set visible true. Well, this is a bit hard to figure out what it does because these 3 lines of code is actually coming from this one again, the Ocular Sun Microsystems code again, which is something a bit harder. It's something outdated stuff that is much more complex and much more deeper in code, like software engineering, SQL, which is like way up of a roof, which is something that I'm not sure what it really does, and hardware stuff. Again, it's just same as the paint one, which I'm not sure what the, but I'm pretty sure this paint is connected with the special that my professor used to taught me the main structure class. Uh, this is this is the subclass, while this is the main class, while this is the whole entire class, and this is the last class that plays everything in. And this is how reminder this properties is details is 302 pixels, 320 pixels. That's why I take them here. Hopefully our playtest it works. See, it works. I didn't change the pixels yet, but the only tricky part, the last part, I just click compile. This one, the play button. Um, one tricky part is this one. The construct one is just do this one. Simply almost finished. It was divide. It means take away the pixels, color pixels, and don't just take away it. This times it back, so it equals the same pixel, so it won't give you an error. So when you play it back, it will pixels are gone a little bit lesser, like more construct. So divide it means take away, times it, go times it backwards. It means the pixels will lose it without any errors in the end. Yeah, thank you. Uh, Thank you. See ya.